Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Santiv, welcome. Spooky's here, Nightcow, Nub. Terry, Jack, Birkin. Welcome to the stream. Let's just have a quick look at the chat. Hey, advice for getting burnout? Stop. Have a break. As someone once said to me, stop, drop, and re-roll. If you're feeling quilty, you should try sewing instead. Yeah, getting onto like Mid-Journey and all that kind of stuff. That might renew your buzz. I've been playing around with this. So this is what we built last week. And so I've been playing around with lighting and all that kind of stuff. Not sure about that texture there. I think it's just a bit too close, and I think that's part of the problem. Vertex Bird, welcome. I haven't got that looking nice. I don't know what to do with it all today. Yeah. Green Fox, welcome to the stream. Make greebles. Yes, that is always delicious. Let me just raise the sun a little bit on this one. So 0. And so this is what we've been working on. Oh, that looks like rubbish. Actually, it's not too bad. That needs something. That needs still need a bit more work. But the last thing that we were talking about on the stream. So if I go, that's going to be a bad example. If I go select all, Shift Q, Q, quick favorites, Engons. Shows me Engons. What Blender add-on is that from? I don't know. But we've got Engons now. Let's go delete those faces. And then I'm just going to go close. Oop. What the? No, here. Delete faces. And hotspot. Hue. Knew it. Hello. Audio's a little bit low, is it? I don't know. Let's have a look in Rooney. Actually, yeah, you're right. It is a bit low, isn't it? All right. Let's pump up those decibels. That's mute. That's weird. You are right. I am quiet. Microphone. Where is it? It's in audio somewhere. Audio. Because I've got to bump up these settings. My audio. Choose your input sound. Output. Input. 100%. That's my default device. Oh, ploppers. No, that is correct. Oh, far out. Brussels sprout. Can I go like 100? All right, well, let's just kind of go with that then. I will try and talk a little bit clearer. Mike Render, welcome to the stream. Unknown 3D Blender, welcome. What does the sign say? I have no idea. Just generated an image. This one, yeah, I think it's too close. If we're here, this far away, I think we can make those textures work. That looks good, but having it up nice and close like this, I think we are going to have to model something in there to give it a little bit of depth. But you know what? Just trying some stuff. Fairly happy with how this has turned out. I'm not a fan of this window anymore. I do want to change that, and I wouldn't mind updating all this stuff in here. Oh, that is glass there. Yeah. So, did make this texture, which is kind of cool. Just a whole bunch of random posters and such. It'd be good if I can like extract them so they're not so prevalent. I think I've just put on a one of these things. That's the wrong one. No, that's... There it is. I put in a Voronoi texture onto it, and then that's what's kind of like cut it up so bits and pieces of me been missing. Far out, Brussels sprout is an Australian. Yeah. Yeah. I do read the chat. Of course I read the chat. These polygons. You know that these polygons are great for exorcism. That's why they're called Engon. Spengler. I don't know that one. That's a bit of a tiffy one. Chip has made an add-on for that as well. Yes, he has. I think I've got that add-on. Now that you've reminded me, I got to go back and find it. So we're going to continue kind of like building all this out. I wouldn't mind increasing that. I do like this piece. Just kind of like sitting there off kilter. I like that. Let's probably go ahead and start working up on this building. And we will take you. You are glass, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Glass. A you glass. A you glass. Your glass. A you glass. Your glass. Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead and, whoops, duplicate these. Shift D, Y. And then I'm just going to scale that up. P, separate by selection. Let's minus. Grab that one. Minus Windows. Perfect. And then from here, you project. Oh gosh, how are we going to do this? Let's go into UV editing, into rendered mode, just so we can kind of see our window. It's the wrong way. And then let's scale it up. Oh, actually, this is going to make it look really easy. So I'm going to grab this piece, and it can be, whoops, you. My friend has designed an invisible aeroplane. I can't see it taking off. I drank an invisibility potion. Now I'm waiting in hospital to be seen. It's just the one off the top of my head. There we go. And last but not least, let's come up here. Something like that. Need some depth behind it. Yeah. No, I'll let them use their add-ons. They will never get better. Huh? Family? Yes, are doing well. This will be Half-Life. Why not full one? What? I've missed something. Tonight will be the last stream for a little bit, which is fine. Oh, right. How was I meant to know that? Will be the last stream for a little bit. So strap yourselves in and let's enjoy ourselves. See how long we can go. Last night was a late night for me. 3 a.m. Don't do that. I'm 40. I shouldn't be doing that. Oops, Twitch. Anyone? No one. Okay, so let's go ahead and kind of build this out. I know that we're going to have some cables probably streaming between these two. Just going after that cyberpunk aesthetic. I can't remember the add-on. Surely. I'm just going to do this. Shift DX. Let's have a look. I'm going to do... Whoops. Let's go into solid mode just to make my life a little bit easier. Right click, subdivide. Subdivide. Like so. Grab that one. And then we'll grab, whoops, that one. Q. I have hard ops. No, this isn't the one I'm thinking of. How do I get to random loops? There we go. Cables. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember this add-on. Excellent. 25. I want a stupid amount of cables. No, go in between. How do I go to two different objects, Polly? Ugh. Cantonary. It's not too bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select all these. Control L. Invert my selection. Delete vertices. And we'll do something like that. Shift D. Rotate 180. Scale Z. GZ. There we go. Easy does it. Peanut at the same time. Crowd boos. I don't know what's going on. Oh, at that, yes. My wife has been looking through the window now for 15 minutes. If it doesn't stop raining soon, I'm going to have to let her in. Perfection. I don't think I've got any jokes. Let me have a quick squeeze. Let me have a quick squeeze. Where is it? Where is my dad jokes group? Oh my goodness. No. Ah, scroll up. Scroll up, you idiot. Why did the snowman go to the vegetable patch to pick his nose? Nah, this is all from you guys. Oh, it's not. Yeah, that one is. What does Mrs. Claus say to Santa when there are clouds in the sky? It looks like reindeer. I bought my wife a wooden leg for Christmas. It wasn't her main present, just a stocking filler. That's good. Okay, let's grab this. Whee. Don't care. Don't care. Right click. Set origin to geometry. There we go. And then we've kind of can do these. This is great. Don't even have to do squat here. Just adding extra details with minimal effort. And I mean, we could even go up here as well. Is that too much? I don't know. Let's make sure we turn that one into some sort of... Copy material to selected. Oh, I think these need to be fatter. Fully sick. Nope. You a little bit more. Marky made me spit take my... Jeez, I don't know what I was doing. Oh, okay, the joke. My project for next year is spending time on a major add-on, learning to use them efficiently. Ran for hard-ups. Yeah, that sounds good. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. A lot of the add-ons are really like they've been built for the developer. And so, for instance, what I mean by that is like a hard ops is a perfect one. So many people have adapted to it, but I know Master Xeon specifically built it for his workflow. I've tried it. I've tried to suit it into my workflow. I haven't been able to get it, but I can see that it is stupid powerful. So yeah. Have you got a channel in Discord of jokes? You know what? That's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. Just clean dad jokes. Just to give me more power at work. I like it. I like it. Once we'll probably come in here as well, start putting in like cables up through there as well. That's looking great. I know I've got a staircase somewhere. Where is my staircase? If I go into storefront, Kitbashing, 24. What does a cow have 3 of and a girl 4 of? gosh. Am I getting in trouble? I don't know. Let's grab this staircase. I've got another staircase. Where's the other staircase? Storefront. Shop building V2. Industrial building Kitbashing set? I don't know. Wow. My short subscribers have like died. Okay, let's go with that one. Ooh. Just going to select all this. Mesh. Convert to mesh. Control J. Control C. Control V. Scale X minus Y. And then we can just build up a little bit. Something like that. Even though we're not probably really going to see this, I am okay with that. Now, you know what? I think that's in the wrong spot. Where could that go? Almost needs to go around here somewhere. Letters. Oh, far out. Jeez. It's terrible. Yeah, you need something at the end of those cables. Yep, I completely agree. It needs to be some sort of like pack in there. It's in the pack. It's in the pack. I don't think this is the right thing here. Oh, I just don't have much of a direction at the moment. I tell you what, let's just come in here and we'll start filling up all these spaces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go jump into another blend file and we'll grab all these. I'm pretty sure these are all up on Patreon. I will try and redesign these as well to be more detailed because I would like that. Actually, you two, come with me. Not the band, just the vending machines. And start dumping them around the place. Here, let's put another one through there. Where else can we? Whoa, my GX, something like that. Let's go here-ish, and we'll go there. What's that thing on? This one. No, this one up here. So we want it to snap to the face. Face project, align rotation. Rotate to the face, please. G, hold Ctrl. Rotate X, Y, 90. Oh, man. I haven't fixed up the origin point yet. That's okay. It's a future marker bone. One inspiring us. Welcome. Bonjour. Oui, oui. And just starting to put in a few of these little detaily bits. I reckon we could slide. Oh, actually, no, that we can't really slide it in there. What the? Hey. Alt R. 45. Okay, let's see if we can pick that rotation. All these bugs and add-ons add a ton of shortcuts. Yeah. That is an interesting thing. Because especially when we start getting conflicts. Oh, come on. Okay, let's have a look. Shift Q. Nope. Q. Engons. Oh, darn it. Okay. There's no quick option, is there? Actually, delete faces. Done. What else, Trevs? Just do the same up here. Q, Engons, delete faces. Q, that one, delete faces. And then that way, we can just come in and start putting it into place. Over there, how do I make games? Welcome. Let's go into here. We hotspot on that one. Hotspot on that one. And we will hotspot on that one. Oh, that's so good. I need a metal. Do I not have a metal? This. DreamUV. We've got plastic. We've got metal. I want a shiny metal. I don't have a shiny metal. Oh. Well, I know what I need to create. That one. Is that the same color as the buildings? Nope. Do that and do that. It's kind of cool. I like that. Love this machine here. Need to add in some more cans. Which would have been a better way to display your add-ons rather than... Yes, there is. There is an add-on to show your add-ons. Which I can't think of it right now. I know I've got an affiliate link for one. I'll have to try and find it for you. But what it is kind of like you bring up a radial screen and then you go like, I'm doing hard surface now, and then it will only show the hard surface ones. That looks cool. I like that. That looks great. Tell me true. Oh, like a red machine. That's kind of cool. So if I do an F12. Not too shabby. Yeah, that's kind of cool. These lights here I really do like. Yeah, I'll find it for you. Panelize? I don't know. Yeah, I just cannot, for the life of me, think of what that add-on is called. It's like end display or something. I don't know. We'll work it out later. Let's go there. Rotate 90. Doot, doo doo doo. I have a couple, but none quite like, yeah. I've got so many. And I was kind of like excited around the new version of Blender because that means that I was just going to purge everything. But then, yeah, nah. Okay. It's really interesting. My shorts numbers have like plummeted. Yep, there we go. They're all gone. Okay, so if I hotspot this, is going to fail very quick. Yep. All right, I got to think about how to do this. I might just grab matte gray light. Matte. Ooh. Matte blue. Need to loo. Matte. Control base. Look, we'll fix those ones up later. Let's go here. Move that one over to there. I think once pipes start getting introduced, I think that's when we're going to start kicking goals. Now the thing is, I'm pretty sure that I started building like interiors as well. I just don't know what blend file that's from. It's not that one. It's not that one. Is it this one? It's not this one. It is a little bit frustrating. What do you think about letting your community come up with some signs? Heck yeah. I'm so down with that. I will make a post on Discord. And then, yeah. Let's go with that. Heck yeah. Let's grab that one because that is a sign. Because I saw the sun. Control V. G. Rotate Z. This isn't exactly what I was thinking. J to the Y. I'll guess suck a lemon. Let's go here. Shift Q. Whoops. Nope. Oh, Q. Engons. Delete. Actually. I. Merge. Will it blend? If I go, whoops. Individual origins. Merge at center. I hate you. Scale 0. Merge by distance. Hotspot. Okay. You don't like triangles either. Suck a lemon. I'm just going to go like this. Right click. Nope. Q. Favorites. Engons. Delete. Faces. Good enough. Good enough. And now we got metal. But I think this here should be Shift D, scale on the y-axis. Something like that. Assign. And this will be neon? Neon signs. Nice. Then we come up into shading. Select our neon signs. I don't know. That. Oh, yes. That's kind of cool. Preference menu isn't for add-ons. Yeah. Clean panels. Yes. Clean panels. That sounds a little bit more familiar. Just going to Shift D, duplicate that one. And we will place it like here-ish. G. Actually, we'll hide it there. Which is fine. And then we'll go tab into edit mode. That looks sick. Shift D, rotate 90 to the minus. So for those of you who don't know as well, so I'm part of a secondary channel called Gaming in the Can. Over the Christmas break, I'm going to be trying to write a D&D campaign for those two Muppets. And so, yeah. They've only played D&D once, but I've got a feeling they're going to be super loose. Install it later. That's my purchase for today. Click on my link. Click on the affiliate links. So yeah, go check them out as well. Okay, I like this. This looks like crud. I don't think I can use it because I mean this here, this texture. So if I were to go, for instance, let's go Alt R. Oops. Alt R. Rotate X 90. So if I were to do something like this, and we went into a cube, I'm just going to move this off to the side. Oops. I've got face project, increment gridding. Oops. If I go GZ1, select the top face there, GZ1, scale Shift Z. So this is going to be our ground floor. And we'll fancy this up in a sec. Shift DZ3. And I think we might go something like that. GZ30. Whoa. 75. Okay. 75 divided by 3, 25? Yep, 25. So I think I need to do 24 cuts. We will have a look at what height that one is. 31. Nope. Okay. 25 cuts? That's not right. Whoops. 25 cuts? Oh, yeah. All right, 25 cuts. All right. Gaming in the toilet game. Whoa, 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 whoa. You got a blended job this week? That's sick. I love to test Dagger Heart by the Critical Role Gang. No. So I've ran... How many campaigns have I done? I've done 2 campaigns so far. And... Oh, good stuff. So I've run 2 campaigns so far. Just trying to think, what do we do? I don't like how I'm doing this. Hang on, I gotta fix myself. Before I wreck myself. Just do it floor by floor. Delete faces. Control L. P, separate by selection. And we'll just zoom in on that. Delete that bottom face. Let's go... Oh, actually, we can bring it back now. We'll go F and F. Select those 2 faces. I'm going to do I to... Delete those faces. Let's spread them out. 1, 2, skidoo. What I actually might do is I'm going to select both of these. E to extrude, scale Y. So we bring that in, and we'll bend that in. Bend it like Beckham. Lovely. Let's go, undo that. Let's go edge loop. Edge loop. E to extrude on the Y-axis. Scale X. Scale Y. I think I pulled that out a little bit too far. So we've kind of got this. And then this section here. And the reason why I'm doing this to have the buildings not symmetrical is going to... Technically, we could almost get away with 2 buildings. We know that's a lie, but just entertain me. Scale X, something like that. So here, 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 and here. 2 materials. You become window. Assign. Oops, assign. You become concrete. I don't have any concrete. Sorry, hang on, I'll come back to chat in a sec. You become concrete. Let us come down into DreamUV. Hotspot. And so now when we have a look, we have this. Oh my goodness, that's actually pretty close. Let's now, what I haven't done is we're just going to expand on these. Scale. Scale X. Oh. GZ5. What? Shift D. Scale. GZ10. And then that way I can go scale on the Y-axis a little bit. Shift D, GZ10. Select these 2, scale on the X. Then GZ -10. And they should be sitting in front of the windows, which is good. New material, and we're going to add a glass to this one. Assign. Nice. From here, we can go into generate array. What? Generate array. Asset loading is unfinished. What are you whinging about? array? Legacy? Okay. Whatever. Whatevs, Trevs. Up. Bam, 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 bam. That's a bit of a fat building. Very repetitious, which is fine. Because now I'm going to press Control A. Let's go select all. Yep. Merge by distance. Then we're going to come over into the materials. Select our windows. Select our windows. U. Cubic projection. Ooh, will it blend? Ah, poopy caca. Scale these up. Just trying to find the right one. Let's go, this is what I'll do. Here. Put it about there, right click. And then from here we can actually scale from our origin point. There it is. 2D cursor. And what does that allow us there? No. Oh my goodness. That one? Nope. Hang on. What the? Oh my goodness, these windows aren't stinking in line with each other. Let's try. Oh, actually, you know what? No, that doesn't work. Ooh. Let's go U. I'll come back to chat. Hang on. This is bugging me now. Rotate. Weird. Oh. What I'm going to do now is let's go random select. But what I'm going to do is rather than select more, I'm actually going to deselect 0.8, 0.2, GY, random select, GY, random select, GY, random select, now we'll go 0.5, GY, something like that. Yeah, that's cool. I'll buy that for $1. There we go. I would array the rotation of the window stuff. Oh, you mean like scale it maybe? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll buy that for $1. So let's go select, random, scale X -1. And there we go. So we've now created a building quite quickly. So let's just go ahead and quickly fill this in. What? What the? What? F. Oh. Poopy caca. No. I'm going to do it properly now. Fine. See? Don't be lazy. Ah. That's actually a lot easier. Delete. F. Beautiful. So we've got that. From here, I'm going to select that. E to extrude a little bit more. I to do an inset. E to extrude. And now I've got to like put in all crud and top. Wow, I haven't been checking chat at all. It's a continuous job. That's my first job. Nice! Our first task. You got this, buddy. Have you done a docking bay for your ship to land on? Docking bay. That was something we were working on last time. I'm going to say no. Do you know what they do? New array. Rotate 90 degrees each time to randomize. Yeah. Cause me immense psychic damage. Path actions add-on rules. Not a sexy add-on. What? Would array and rotate the window stuff. What do you mean? My mum gave me a book about it. I think she stole it from the library. Okay. It's hard to export this bottle to Unreal. Is it? Okay. File. Export. FBX. Building test. Selected. Export. Epic. I don't know. Let's try it. Library. Web series. Yeah, someone mentioned something about being not lazy, like burnt out. Oh man, it has been a grind and a half getting back into Blender. But this stuff here, the live streams, this is one thing I'm like, nah, Sunday night is Blender. Obviously, I've been touching it here and there and such. Whilst on holidays, I will probably make a few more of these buildings. So I'm looking forward to just sitting down and smashing that out. Quags like, hey, I don't know what that is. All right, let's have a look. Come on, Blender. Let me go to my folder. Where did I save it? Not that one. Let's go up one. Where are we? Hero. This one here. That's the FBX. Oh, pluppers. All right, so we're here. Buildings. Click and drag this building in. Sure, import. Textures. Okay. The origin point's a little bit weird. We didn't texture it properly. Glass, we can do a bit more. Yeah, I didn't even texture this properly. I mean, it came in fine. We didn't put any this one. So if I go right click, shade auto smooth. Asset loading is unfinished. What are you talking about? Control S to save. File, open. Sweet. There we go. That fixed that. Done. Glass, whatevs. File, export, FBX. Building test, selected object, export into here. Go away. I love this feature about Unreal. Right click, re-import. And it shouldn't be shade smooth. Awesome. That texture is upside down. Let's go ahead, get into the windows. Where are we? Where is she? There it is. Select, rotate 180. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Let's come into here. Select, merge by distance, N. We'll come into DreamUV, hotspot. Control S to save. Did that do all my windows? I don't think it did. I think we're okay. Wait. This is going to look like rubbish. Meh. File export FBX. Building test. Back into Unreal. Right click, re-import. I think, yeah, texture can be white. Look at that. Interesting. So we just got some, what's the name? They're just clipping, which is fine. But yeah, technically I really should be lining all this up. I tried to export from Unreal and Unity into Blender. Everything came, not everything. Yeah, no. Because you have to remember there's materials as well. The nodes in Unreal Engine don't match Blender. So that's something you have to take into consideration. And that's why kind of like when we're trying to export materials from Blender, it doesn't work. Some macro. Yeah, completely agree. I mean, you have to remember we just exported this straight out of Unreal Engine. Hang on. I think the normals might be wrong. Doth thy normals be wrong? Doth is fine. Go suck a lemon. Anyway, but kind of wanted to show you like quickly slapping a building together. Definitely have to realign all those windows. That's the word. Even with substrate. What? Yeah, auto smooth didn't work. I don't know why. I think it's just being a jerk. So let's go. Anyway, I kind of just want to show you quickly. We made a building, and then up here we could dump in some of our fuse boxes. Not going to be too concerned really. Where's my aircon? Rotate X. Something like that. Could give this one as well. GZ. Whatevs. Rotate onto the X-axis. You know what? I'm just like slapping things together right now. Something like that. And then we could even put that into there, because this is where all the power comes out of. Do we go something like this? Do we do something like that? That's kind of cool. Needs a hover car pad up there. I have a couple of rooftop grill packs. Yeah, that's something that I need to make. So I've got a whole bunch of things that need to be done. That's going to be one of them. But it's more, I kind of just wanted to show this process here. So I'm going to go select, hide, select, hide. So that, ploppers. When we kind of come into UV, Windows, that's not the one, Windows, city window, just start bringing them all around. I think this is going to be the long way. So maybe what we need to do, Smart UV unwrap. Are you upside down or are you the right way? Rotate 180. There we go. We'll scale that up. From here. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying that this texture isn't actually lining up properly. So bring back down. It's kind of just, yeah. Just going to grab bits and pieces, line them up. Oops. Something like that. And then we go G to the X. Let's move some around. We might do the select random. Select, whoops, deselect, 0.2. And or we're just going to move them sideways. Select random, G to the X. Select random, G to the X. Select random, G to the X. Select random, 0.4. G to the X. Select random, G to the X. Select random, one more. Ah, yes, look at that. Look at that. Don't mention aircon or Cage Nick fans come out of the woodwork. You're building texture in the scale, right? Yeah, true. Correct. So the way we could probably get around that, let's just do an Alt-H, and we'll make sure we get rid of all that red stuff. Red. Let's go face orientation. What we could do is maybe put an edge loop through here, V to rip. Put an edge loop through here, V to rip, V to rip. So that now, when we go ahead and select that, box, nope, hotspot. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better so that we've got our kind of like grooves and such in there. Fixed it up a little bit. Ray and rotate, pick 5 floors. But I'm not using... I'm not using a texture per se because I'm using DreamUV. So the rotation doesn't work. Are you standing? Yes. Yes, I am. Yeah. Because obviously, like, you can see the UV map is here. We could maybe, like, select some of these, I guess. Rotate. No. If I were to go select all this, Shift S, cursor to selected, that's in the center. And then we can grab some of these, Control L, rotate 180. Yeah, go the 5 floors. I know what you're saying. Ugh. We've got repeating windows here. Anyway, like there was a bit of an experiment. Oh, it's time. It's only 11 o'clock. Jeez, we've got plenty of time. I will have to I have to actually play with the array a little bit more because I haven't played with it enough. And by enough, I mean at all. Then from here, let's go ahead and create our little building. Something like this. E to extrude, Alt S. We have that. Let's go here, delete vert. delete faces. Oh, itchy. If I stop responding, I have passed out. Go to bed. It's okay. Just go to bed. Do it. Yeah, I like how that looks as well. That's all. Let's go to the top, and then we'll make Z. And then let's go E to extrude. Focus on this, because this is going to be our double door. I've just realized I'm feeling a bit hungry. GY, we'll put an edge loop through there. Control B. Middle mouse that puppy. G to the Y. And so we're going to have some big get stuff doors like this. Actually, what we might do is we might just select that. V to rip. Do something like that. And then that way, when we push this back in, G to the Y, and then I can select this face. Actually, I might just do it like this. Control B. Then we can come in, select that and that, delete faces, and then we've got our kind of like entryway. This looks kind of stupid. So what we might do is let's grab some of these pieces. They've got an overhang like that. Ooh, no. Let's do this piece. Shift D, scale. And then we've got something like that. Control, oops. What the? What are you? Control numpad plus, delete faces, so that we have this, which is great. Control F, grid fill, and that'll fill in that nicely. Something along those lines, I like that. Shift D, scale -1, G to the X. Push to about there. I wonder if this add-on has been used in Cyberpunk. Which add-on? What doth thy talketh about? It's interesting. I wonder why my shorts have just died. That's kind of cool. I like that idea there. What else we got? Can grab this thing. Shift D. Rotate Z 180. Let's move that to Z0. Something like that. From here, let's add in modify, add modify, generate mirror modifier. How's that looking? That's concrete. That needs to be concrete as well. Concrete. That one. DreamUV. DreamUV. Just to UV unwrap it really quick. Bam. Bum, 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 bum. Get stuffed. Q. Quick favorites. Engons. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I'll accept that. Delete faces. F. F. Hotspot. Get stuffed. Q. Engons. Suck a lemon, you jerk. Ah, that's why. You know what? I'm going to keep it like that. Here. Have that. Hotspot. Nice. Now when we look at this, and then we can to do an inset. This here becomes glass. Whoops. New material, glass, assign Marco, and then that's not even hitting the top. All right, there we go. GZ. Scale X. Beautiful. I'm stealthy even when I sleep under the covers. Nice. Sent you a pic in Discord for an idea for the top of the building to incorporate a landing pad. I don't know where the landing pad come from, but yeah, I'm always down for those images. Diagonal. My mate failed his music. Did you redo it? Yep. I think you did that one, for like a fortnight, a couple of weeks ago. It's almost like Stark. Tony Stark's one. Interesting. I don't think for this building. I think for this building it's going to be plain and simple. And then that's where should probably put a floor plane in there here. Shift S cursor selected. Shift A plane. And we just scale that up. Scale it up. And E to extrude. Just so it's kind of like sitting on something. And then if we were to bring it up a little bit. Yeah, nice. Now I'm just going to select everything. Merge. Whoops. Convert to mesh. And that applies all our modifiers. And then Control J to join. And then that becomes our building. So now we've got kind of like a building in the background that we can use quite simply. Make a few dozen of them. And then we slap it in like a generator, city generator or something. And there we have it. Something we can have in the background for now. I wonder. I haven't done this yet. Let's do what we do in cyber cities. So we've got this layout. Yeah. We're going to bring this up a little bit. This one's going to be our shader editor. I want the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Volume. Delete. Volume. Scatter. Dump that one into there. Super dark. 0.01. 0.002. And a photography. 0.8. Actually, let's go 0.01. I said, ooh. Interesting. F12. Just have a look-a-rooney. I like it. If I went into compositing, and we do what we always do, we do the fog glow, the volumetrics kind of does that for us. If we did a Shift D, put that one into there, and then we go into mix color. That goes into there, and then we change this to add. Just the glare, but we make this one like high. There we go. And then from here, whoops, you two little dot. No! No, stop being a jerk. Grab all this, move it away. Then we add in a lens, distortion, jitter, no, whatever that word is, 0.1, 0.02, just a smidgen, fit, F12. Nice. Oof. Sorry, computer. Decided to work a little bit. So the reason why as well that I put 2 glare nodes on here is because this high one specifically targets... this is more of like a general one. Really, you could probably do a low one as well. But this one here just provides extra strength just on those high zones there. Like threshold. 0.1 will obviously blow everything out. Oh, jeez. Step past 1. How do you use your buildings in your series? They will be flying over it. However, in saying that, this is me more kind of like, I just want to make something. It doesn't fit the... Can you... Am I going... What the... No! Oh. There we go. It doesn't fit the aesthetic, because there's a few... There's one that's where they go on the trees. Then there's the spaceship battle. There's that battle. There's the one where they kind of like leave the city. I just fit an ejector seat into the car. The wife is over the moon. Nice. But yeah, I will probably create a few more of these buildings. I just got to deck out like this section as well. I mean, technically what we could even do is this piece here, Shift D, rotate Z 90. And we could slap it on there so that every person in that building is absolutely hating their life. Neon signs. And then we can just grab that. Whoops, get away. I do like that one. I like that one. I need to make some more. These are too similar. And then off from a distance, it looks pretty good. Actually, did we go up at all? I lost 3 subscribers. Wow. Anyway, that's a kick in the nether regions. That's looking good. But yeah, I reckon I'll probably create one like this. Just put the signs on 4 corners. No need to blast them on neon. Yeah, true. I know what you're talking about as well. I know the episode. Actually, that's, you know what's spooky? Suck a lemon. That is pretty good. And so if we do something like this, tab, if I go U, UV unwrap. Yeah, I need to find like a higher quality version. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. All right. You know what? I'm calling it tonight. So on Patreon, there hopefully will be some big models coming out soon. I do want to finish these two buildings, and once they're done, they'll be uploaded. I do want to come in and actually add a lot more extra pieces onto this strip. So for instance, you know, if I were to bring that, and we kind of made some bollards, I don't know what everyone else calls them. Delete faces. Control F grid fill. Oh, yes. Yes. Now. Is there Engon somewhere? It's weird. Oh, but call it a night, yes. I will continue to build this up and then hopefully be able to provide some bigger asset library, blah, blah, blah. Let's call it there.